Yay! So, my experiences, right, lead me to the conclusion that this reality is like in the Matrix. It's fake. It's a computer program. It reacts like a computer program. Um, consistently. That's what it consistently behaves like. It's not natural. It's not doesn't behave in a normal, the expected way that it should behave as far as my natural instincts go, and demand that it behave. It doesn't behave like that. So it's a complete head fuck. It doesn't behave with any consistency in terms of nature, or what is natural, or what feels natural. Things continually happen that go against my logic and intuition and stuff on a consistent level. It's so consistent that I'm forced to come to the conclusion that it must be a computer program or something like it. It's not normal. It's not what it appears to be. It can't be. And if it is what it appears to be, then it's like I've run the equivalent of the chances of me doing what I've been doing and having the experiences I've been having is so incredibly unlikely that it's like me winning the lottery every day. There's films about this sort of thing. Well, there's The Matrix, obviously. But there's that one with the guy who's like, the subject of that. I think it's what's that guy's name with the rubbery sort of face? Um, something Carey, Jim Carrey. I think it's Jim Carrey. Um, yeah, and he's like the subject of this TV program. He's the star of this TV program, like a reality show, and it's about 20 years old. This film, it's at least 20 years old, and yeah, he doesn't realise, and he has to break out of the structure of it to become like his own person. He doesn't realise for years and years that he's actually the star of this reality show that everybody watches on TV. And that's what this world is like to me. It's like it's fake, totally fake. So what am I doing here? What's the whole point of me being here? I mean, you can easily say, oh yeah, it's to feed archons and stuff like that. And to a certain extent, that does seem to be what is the case. But why would God allow it? What are we here for? Leviathan and the archons are basically the same thing. God controls Leviathan, and God controls the archons. So why would he put us in this position? It's horror. There must be a reason for it, right? So, if this is a computer program, and we're inside it, why would that be? What's the purpose of it? Why would God allow this sort of shit to happen? Now, the conclusion that I have to draw, and I have to draw this conclusion, I don't have any choice, is that you have to ask the question, how do you make something out of nothing? Because that's basically what God's task is. God's task is to make something out of nothing. So a computer program, a virtual reality, is like a way of like enticing nothing to become conscious. It's it's like enticing souls to incarnate. You know, you have to make it all up yourself. You have to become the master of your own reality. And to do that, you have to start with nothing. You've got to start with nothing. And that's what we've been given. We've been given something which is really nothing. A disguised, it's a hollow husk. It doesn't really amount to anything. That's what we've got. That is the gift. That's what God has given us. It's as in the Viking sagas or Norse epic, whatever, the mythology. God created, the real true God created all this stuff from the dirt under his fingernails. He didn't put any of himself into it. He just cleaned the dirt under his fingernails and created this stuff. This is what we have to understand it. It hasn't got any physical reality. It's got no substance other than what we give it. Your pain, your tears, your suffering is what creates reality. You know, all the misery. So it's necessary. You know, it needs to be like this. There's no other way. Otherwise, it wouldn't count for shit. It'd be given like, you know, giving pearls to swine, if it was any different. We're given a bit of dirt. You know, that's reality. It's a bit of dirt. We've got to make of it what we're like worms. We've got to eat that dirt and keep shitting it out until it becomes alive. You know, it's hell. We're in hell. It's our job to turn it into paradise, and that is the best we can hope for. It's a gift. And you can never look a gift horse in the mouth. No matter how much shit you have to deal with, just pretend it's chocolate.